Hello everyone, my name is The Clever Fool. Today we'll be playing the third episode of Historical Battles. This time we'll be playing Tours 732. Saracen and Berber armies swiftly conquered Spain and now march north into the Frankish heartland. As Charles the Hammer Martel, lead the Frankish warriors in a desperate defense of your homeland. In this scenario, you will play as the Franks.
It is impossible to imagine the world ending on such a fine fall day. Yet the storm of Muslim horsemen continues to rage throughout Europe, leaving conquered cities and shattered armies stunned in its wake. The lightning-quick strikes of the Muslim horsemen break the city of Bordeaux and then Poitiers, leaving precious little of the Frankish kingdom to defend. Yet Charles Martel gathers the disheartened Frankish army for one last stand at the city of Tours. Arabic horses, bred for speed and beauty, begin to splash across the Vienne River. Martel's knights and swordsmen, trudging under the weight of iron mail, struggle to interpose themselves between the Muslims and the city of Tours. Carrion birds circle in the air, anticipating the savagery to come. The rest of Europe watches anxiously, for this is the climax of the Muslim invasion and the last stand of Christian Europe.
All right. Our objective... Did you see that? Was it just me or did the first line just completely fail to load there for a second? Anyway, our main objectives are to capture the 6 trade carts in the Moors baggage train and bring them to the cathedral in Tours, and to prevent the Muslims from destroying any of your 3 town centers. Our hints tell us that the Franks are restricted to a population limit of 125. The Berbers and Moors utilize inexpensive troops in combat. While Frankish knights can defeat them, the Muslims spend fewer of their resources fielding armies. You can click on signs for directions. The Muslims are attacking outlying Frankish farms. This will slow them down while you send for Charles Martel's army and build up your defenses. Your scouts report that the Franks in red defend the large city of Tours to the north. Charles Martel's army is to the south of the city. The Berbers in yellow occupy the western edge of the map. They train light cavalry, swordsmen, and rams, but their camp is not well defended and could fall to an early attack. The Moors in green have occupied the city of Poitiers to the southwest, making their army harder to defeat. They train camels, knights, and scorpions, but will switch to Mamelukes given enough time. Alright, let's go ahead and get started.
The Muslims are advancing slowly, but we will not have long before they are at the walls of Tours. Poitiers has fallen already.
Alright, so the strategy that I'm going to go for is instead of moving my army to my main base and defending from there and booming up, what I'm going to do is go directly for the baggage train while the Muslims are distracted. Take them by surprise and keep a knight holding the door open so that basically I'll attack their gate, bait them out to open the gate. As soon as they open the gate, I'm going to attack. And grab the baggage train, lead them back out.
We have reached Poitiers. The Muslim baggage train is protected inside. If we can capture it, they will retreat back from whence they came.
We'll put Charles Martel on stand ground here. And send a knight forward to clear the baggage. Let's not run them past the castle here. And we focus on getting the baggage train out. Let's also get Charles Martel out, since there's no need to have him die. We can sacrifice the rest of the army. There's no need to have Charles himself die. So what happens now is the rest of our army makes the ultimate sacrifice. But we have the baggage train with us. And now that they're well and truly distracted, we can go back and take the original route that we're going to take to get to the city. All we have to do is make sure that none of our town centers fall before our boys, the baggage train, reach the city. And we should still have plenty of time while the cavalry destroy the farms. Now, there are a couple of towers blocking our way across this bridge. So you technically shouldn't lose any carts if you go across the bridge. There also is a squad force of camels there on hard difficulty. But the camels should be getting baited by your initial assault on Poitiers. And furthermore, you can just cross the shallows here instead on the monastery side. So remember to capture the baggage train, we just bring it to the cathedral. Just got to make sure we don't accidentally cross paths with any enemies here. So I'm going to go the extra cautious route and hug this forest. They're so busy ransacking our farms that they forgot that their baggage train was left completely undefended. And just like that, we're pretty much done. Charles himself gets to live as well, which is a nice touch. And we didn't have to pay attention to our economy whatsoever.
The Muslims have retreated from Frankish lands. We are victorious.
Nice. So that's tours done in just under 5 minutes. 8 minutes of game time, of course. Too slow, guys. Too slow. It's really satisfying beating this level this way. I do have on the HD version a playthrough where I do it the standard way, which is also quite fun. It's just playing a bit of tower defense until you can get to the castle age and build some castles and then go on the offensive. This way is much faster. It's really funny because this mission used to intimidate me so much when I was a little kid, with the little light cavalry just wreaking havoc all over the farms. It was making me feel overwhelmed and pressured. But you know, as time goes on, you get more experience. It gets easier.
The soul of the Frankish army was its knights, but Charles Martel knew that his cavalry, undisciplined, buried under the weight of weapons and armor, could not match the swiftness of the Muslim riders. Therefore, he ordered the knights to dismount and join ranks with the Frankish swordsmen to form a tight shield wall. The Muslims had always conquered with swift offensiveness and were not equipped to counter the Franks' defensive strategy. The arrows of the Muslim archers bounced harmlessly off the heavy Frankish armor, and the light Muslim cavalry could not breach the human chain. Battered and bleeding, the invaders broke ranks and fled back to the Pyrenees and the protection of Spain. From Charles Martel's Frankish kingdom eventually grew the Holy Roman Empire, making him the founding father of both Germany and France.
Nice. So, yeah, that's that. It's cool that yellow is the Berbers. It's a nice touch. But in the end, it didn't really matter. They had so many knights, so many light cavalry. They even had a man-at-arms. But in the end, none of that mattered. Anyway, that was the third mission of Historical Battles. Tours. Hope you guys enjoyed. My name is The Clever Fool. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.